Squalor coming back at you with another lesson, giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem Shai by Hashem Dash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone to rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. This is going to be a pretty swift lesson, pretty much on, man, keep your fear levels up. And when I speak of the fear levels, I'm not talking about being scared of bull crap in this world, but, I'm talking about keeping your fear in the Lord, because it's a very wise thing to do. Simply meaning, why are you, I always say this, I've said this plenty of times, but why are you don't be scared of the situation, but be afraid of the one who created the situation, and then also trust in the one who created the situation, because he'll know how to get you out. So I'm just going to jump right into it instead of continue to babble on. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 1. I will start at verse 8. It says, "There is one wise and greatly to be feared, the Lord Yahweh sitting upon his throne." So that's who we are to fear, all right? So I specifically started with that verse. I'm going to skip around in this, mainly because it solidifies, it gets the foundation of this lesson. Who are you supposed to be fearing? The Lord, Yahweh Bashem Shai. The scriptures say, "Kiss the Son lest he be angry." Also, it talks about being on the good side of the Lord. You want to be a teacher's pet, okay? So there's one wise and greatly to be feared, right? The one wise is Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shai, okay? Those are the ones, yes, you are to fear Yahweh Shai, the Son also, okay? Because real talk, he's an extension of Yahweh, okay? So let's go ahead and skip down. It says, verse 11 says, "The fear of the Lord is honor and glory and gladness and a crown of rejoicing." Don't you want to be one of the individuals who Yahweh Shai? When you read in 2nd Esdras, there was a man that had a stature taller than everyone else, putting a crown upon their head. Don't you want to be one of those ones who Yahweh Shai puts the crown on top of your head, so you can receive that honor and receive that glory and receive that gladness that you've been so longing for? All because you put your fear in the Lord and you didn't let anything else move or shake you. You stay 10 toes down, meaning you continue to have full confidence and faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Therefore, you receive that honor and that glory and that gladness. And then you ultimately receive that crown that you've been holding on to this entire time. The scriptures say it in book of Revelation, "Let no man take your crown." Meaning, if it's saying let no man take your crown, that it's already in your possession. Be the one who feared Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and got through all the obstacles and the tests that were presented in front of you, so you could be the one who actually takes that crown that you had and actually hands it to Yahweh Shai so he can put it on you. Because let's sit here and say we're not worthy to put this crown on ourselves. It's like you go back into and study about quote unquote medieval times where they dubbed the prince or the knight or whatever, meaning, they'll get on the one knee and the king will dub the knight, put the sword on each shoulder. Well, it's kind of what the Lord is doing, all right? He's going to dub you with that crown, man. And you ultimately going to get that dub, speaking in a slang type of, language, meaning, yeah, we're going to get the victory because the scriptures say we shall get the victory. Let's go to verse 12. It says, "The fear of the Lord maketh the merry heart." Right, don't you? Come on, let me go to Revelation real quick. I want to say Revelation 21. This is Revelation 21. This is something, don't you want to be a part of this? Revelation 21, and I'm going to read it thoroughly. It says, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband." Verse 3, "And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men." Exactly. So he deals with the men of Israel, and everybody comes up under them. All right. And it says, "And he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people." So what is this a reiteration of? Ezekiel the 37th chapter, Jeremiah the 31st chapter, Hebrews the 8th chapter, which I'm saying is the new covenant. In all three of those chapters, it says, I shall be their power and they shall be my people. Okay? It says, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power. Verse 4, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain. For the former things are passed away. Right, meaning this life, this world that we live in, this valley of the shadow of death, this is going to be no more. This is going to be a figment of our imagination. Shit, we're not even going to imagine this bull crap. You know, that's what it's speaking about in verse 12. When you fear the Lord, it will maketh the merry heart. A merry heart is not having sorrow, is not crying, is not feeling pain anymore, is not seeing your loved ones die, is not seeing your loved ones sick. No more death. You'll always be around the ones that you love. You'll never miss anyone. They'll always be there. You could always visit them forever. Let's go to the verse 2 real quick. Since I said forever, it says, who can, Ecclesiastes 1 and 2, who can number the sand of the sea, the drops of rain, in the days of eternity? Who can do that? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So don't you want to be a part of that power? Well, start upping your fear levels. Because we're coming into the time where the Lord is going to work a miraculous work. What is that? I want to say that's Isaiah, the 43rd chapter. Let me see something real quick. Salaki Akim. I may be wrong. If I am, I'm going to keep moving. Yeah, Isaiah 43:19. Behold, I will do a new thing. Now shall spring forth. Shall ye know? Shall ye not know it? I will make a way in the wilderness, in the rivers, in the desert. So he said he's going to do a new thing. And that goes to show you he's going to do a new thing in a sense of torment to these people and salvation to the people he loves and the ones he that fears him. Whew. It says, verse 12, it says, the fear of the Lord maketh a merry heart and giveth joy and gladness and a long life. All right, that goes back to the book of Proverbs. Let's see. Proverbs 3:1, it says, my son, forget not my law. Let thine heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. Right, so the fear of the Lord is keeping his commandments as well. All right. When you fear someone, you're going to do what they say and do what they ask you to do or tell you to do, better yet. It says, the fear of the Lord maketh a merry heart and giveth joy and gladness in a long life. Verse 13, whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last. Right. We're coming into the last. We're living in the last days. So if you have the fear of the Lord, well, guess what? That's your treasure. And you already know where I'm going with that. I meant to say that's your treasure on purpose. Because this is a classic script that will never get old. Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. See that? So it's going to go well with you at the last because your fear of the Lord, that's your treasure. All right? Because you have kept that near and dear to you and understand that the fear of the Lord brings you wisdom. All right? And it says, and he shall find favor in the day of his death. Verse 14, it says, to fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. So there's only a select few who will fear the Lord, okay? All right? There's only a select few who will fear the Lord. Bear with me one moment. Yeah, this is Jeremiah chapter 1 and 4. It says, then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. All right, so before you were even fashioned, before that sperm hit that egg, went in the fallopian tube of your mother, and you popped out through the matrix, the Lord knew you already. And he put that fear in you already. Just just look back and have a respect unto yourself and look back unto your life and think of all the times that the Lord got you through something. Think about it. He's always been in the midst. He's always been in around. He's always had a cameo in your life. and then finally gave you the truth, because he saw fit that you're ready to get the truth and understand the truth at that very moment. So before he formed thee in the belly, he knew you. Okay? It says, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, meaning he separated you. Yes, I'm going to say it just like this. Because, come on, Akim, you got to have confidence in yourself. You're kings and priests. Okay? You are prophets. The Lord chose you to do a mighty work. Okay? And he sanctified you. He separated, and this is what I'm going to say. He separated you from these punk peons that are around us. These selfish ass people. These unthankful, don't have any type of gratitude and don't reverence and don't pay homage and respect to the Heavenly Father. He separated you before you even came out the matrix. He sanctified you and made you holy and separated you from these people. And go read John the 14th chapter, man. In the 15th. It says, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. You're a prophet, Akim. And he put in you the spirit of fear towards him. He didn't give you the spirit of fear for this sorry ass world. But we fear him. Okay? And that fear in him, that's where we get the spirit of courage and strength from. Okay? The scriptures clearly say it. I have not given you the spirit of fear. Okay? Towards this place. It says, verse 14, it says, to fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. Let's skip down to verse 16. To fear the Lord is fullness of wisdom, and filleth men with her fruits. Verse 18, skipping down again, it says, the fear of the Lord is a crown of wisdom, making peace and perfect health to flourish, both which are the gifts of the Most High, and it enlargeth the rejoicing that love him. You see that? I'm going to skip down one more time and I'm going to end it off here. It says, for the fear of the Lord is wisdom. There you go. So if you desire, matter of fact, I'll read 26. If thou desire wisdom, keep the commandments, and the Lord shall give her unto thee. For the fear of the Lord is wisdom and instruction, and faith and meekness are his delight. So you have to fear the Lord up your... Man, I'm going to keep reading. Verse 28. Distrust not the fear of the Lord when thou art poor, and come unto him with a double... and come not unto him with a double heart. Okay? That's why the scriptures talk about before you pray. It's in the book of Ecclesiasticus. If y'all know the precept, put it in the comments, Babakashai. But pretty much it tells you, before you come to the Lord, make sure you have your mind right. Okay? You know, so up your fear levels in the Lord, because he's about to do a new thing on this earth that people are going to be flabbergasted by, befuddled by. Okay? They're not going to know what's going on, but we're going to know what's going on because we have fear of him. Therefore, he gave us the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to know what's going on. There's been a plethora of brothers doing videos, and the titles of them is like, prepare for hard times, you know, prepare to see things that we haven't seen, prepare to go through this. There's a hell of videos out there right now that brothers are warning, and really they're uplifting and encouraging us to stay strong through these times that we're going to go through, because we're about to see some things happen. So Lord willing, this was edifying, encouraging, and build your fear in the Lord up, because that's what's going to protect you in that day, man. All right? So Lord willing, this is edifying, and we give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai Ba'ashim Achakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, to rule and to teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect, 144 first fruits. Your brother Kashqual. Until the next time, Shalom.